with us on a Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And here we can check out the story for Austin Reaves.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Devin Booker. Dylan Brooks is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reaves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. Well, you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
And it's the Lakers' ball. Doncic outside. Hachimura sets a screen. From the wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
And stolen by Reaves. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to Brooks. This one for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And you gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Now Doncic turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. And Ayton with the stuff.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Allen. O'Neal on the wing. Booker against Doncic. Shoots from 12. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Left side, Williams. Knocked away and stolen by Reaves. Down low. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Using that 6'8", 230 frame. Hachimura powering through that contact with ease.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the game.
What's up? At the line for the Lakers, Hachimura. 1 shot.
Richard, when you talk about Austin Reaves, this guy continues to defy expectations.
I still can't believe he was an undrafted free agent. Not only does he score, he shoots an impressive percentage while doing it. It's just an incredible story.
Now here's Brooks. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Fires in the triple.
Booker's taking that shot every time if it's given to him.
Los Angeles leading by 3. And here's Reaves outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Reaves has got 5.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. All right, let's check out the 2K leaderboard for the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the teams that'll pick your pocket. The Suns, number 1.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes. They apply a ton of pressure.
And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. They trail by 6. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Doncic against Booker. Launches it from deep. O'Neal pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Allen. Now Brooks. Driving in. O'Neal passes to Allen. Williams, a screen on Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Allen. Rebounded by the Lakers. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Phoenix this year.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Suns trail by 4. And here's Booker. 5 points in the game. James with a steal. And they're on the break. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
Allen outside. 56 seconds left in the opening quarter.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Inside, here's Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Allen on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. Fires the 3. Grayson Allen, that one's good.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Doncic against Booker. Right side Reeves. And it's Hachimura missing. Suns trail by 5. Brooks down low. James is there. And that one's good for Brooks.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. James up top. Up and over Brooks. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's Los Angeles leading by 3. And we'll be back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Lakers.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
On the court right now for the Suns, they've got Nick Richards, and it's Gillespie in at the point. Smart passes to Hayes. Good work defensively by Richards.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Goodwin. Here's Iguodala, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. The Lakers in the lead. Reeves with the ball. 5 points in the game. Launches it. Rebounded by Dunn. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Gillespie. Let's go with a three. Tries again. And that one's good. Iguodaro's got 4 points this quarter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's LaRavia. To the inside. Here's Hayes. Good work defensively by Richards. The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Goodwin. It's stolen by Smart. And they're on the run. Oh, Smart drives. And the shot goes down. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Terrific job pushing the ball in transition. Marcus Smart coming away with an easy bucket.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some changes for Phoenix. O'Neal, he's checked in for Richards. Dillon Brooks comes in for Dunn. And it's Devin Booker in for Goodwin. And it's the Suns with the ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Booker. Brooks from outside. Smart grabs a miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
You know, Richard, when you think about work rate, Dillon Brooks and the effort with which he plays comes to mind.
Yeah, we created statistics based on effort. Oh, Dillon Brooks would be one of the guys in the top of the list. Energy exerted, contact plays, bumps. He does everything to agitate the offensive player.
Indeed, Booker gets it to go.
A 3-level score on top of having a reliable jumper. Hey, Booker is also skilled at capitalizing inside.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Lakers with some changes. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. And Doncic has subbed in for LaRavia. And the Suns also making a change. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Iguodaro. Now Doncic, he has 6. Ayton with a screen. Lets it fly. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 8.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
And Williams punches it home. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. 10 points for him.
With the all-around impact he makes, if he can stay healthy, Doncic could win multiple MVPs. He's got those special kind of gifts.
Booker can't get it to go.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Here's Doncic. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Outside O'Neal. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Here's Gillespie. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. Basket's good. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career, so I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds, but I did win a championship playing that role, so, you know, there's that.
Now here's Smart. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Brooks. Williams looking around. Here's Gillespie. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
All right, man. Here comes your Laker girl.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Hayes, and James is subbed in for Smart. And the Suns also making a change. Allen's checked in. And here's Doncic. He's got 12. 58 seconds left in the first half. The Lakers with another miss. And it's Allen with the ball for Phoenix. Unloads from 13. James with the rebound. The Lakers trail. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Allen. 10 points in his last outing. Williams finds Booker. 11 feet out and he hits it. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Just what he does. Booker getting buckets.
Now here's Doncic. Scoring over 35 a game. He's someone they depend on for production. Ayton, a screen on Booker. 6 to shoot. From deep, here's Doncic. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Phoenix out in front, up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome to halftime. First things first. And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
I like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting their defense on its heels.
Yeah, you love their tempo. When they play fast, they can put points on the board in a hurry, Ernie.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's James in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Reeves, the pass to James. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Richard, the journey is unique for everybody. That's certainly the case with Royce O'Neal.
Yeah, after playing at 2 different universities and then going undrafted, he played 2 years overseas in Germany and Spain, and then he finally signed with an NBA team and has not looked back.
Pass to James. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
The Suns leading. Outside Booker. Williams, a screen on Doncic. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Booker against Doncic. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Goodness, DeAndre Ayton, welcome to the highlight reel.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a chance for us to show you this season's top scorers. Number 1, Luka-Doncic.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Brooks. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. James outside. Ayton passes to James. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
Brooks outside. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Doncic against Booker. That's good from Ayton on the assist from Doncic. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead. And it's Allen with the ball for Phoenix. Pass to O'Neal. Can they get it? And the Suns miss again.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And here's Doncic outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow. He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Doncic against Booker. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hachimura. Now here's Ayton. Williams defending. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The 3, James. Up again. On the wing, Reeves. Here's Doncic. He's got 15. Down low. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka-Doncic.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from Coach is simple. Stop him.
And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Kleba comes in for Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for LeBron. Iguodaro, he's checked in for Phoenix. Gillespie comes in for Devin Booker. .157 left in the third. Allen outside. And there's the drive. Shot is good by Gillespie.
The assist from Grayson Allen.
Doncic with it. Scoring over 35 a game. He's someone they depend on for production. Here's Doncic on the drive. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka-Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and he even absorbs contact in the air. And somehow, some way, still has has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
Now Reeves, 5 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Kleba, and finished off by Kleba.
Something Reeves has only improved at, making quality passes.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Gillespie passes to O'Neal. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Doncic. Here's Reeves. Iguodala grabs a miss. Suns trail by 7. Gillespie passes to O'Neal. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. O'Neal's got his first 2 points. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Doncic. He's got 17. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. No luck on that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Gillespie in at the 1. With some arc, pretty shot from Booker.
He's got the finesse. Booker with a feathery finish.
Now here's Reeves. Kleba with a screen. Inside. And finished off by Kleba.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Suns. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Gillespie. Now Richards. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Kleba.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Reeves, the pass to Kleba. Misses from close range. Suns trail by 5. To the inside. And that one's good. Iguodala.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Now here's Kleba. Inside. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Booker. Fires for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Reeves, the pass to Arabia. It's Smart on the wing. Hayes with a screen. Clock at 6. Smart finds Hayes. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
The shot by Dunn, no good. The Lakers lead by 5. Here's Reeves. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Aiden, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Kleba. James is checked in for LaRavia. And Lukadoncic subbed in for Smart. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Iguodaro. Dylan Brooks checked in for Dunn. And it's Allen in for Gillespie. Doncic with it. 19-footer is good.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Doncic against Booker. Shoots from 14. Reeves there for the rebound.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
James inside. He's covered by O'Neal. The 8-footer. James double-teamed. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Suns trail by 5. Right side Booker, and he drives in. Yes, sir! Count it!
There is no shot too big for Booker. He lives for these moments.
First team foul. At the line for the Suns, Devin Booker. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Booker, no good on the free throw.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
2 minutes remain in this ball.
Now Doncic. Here's James. Fires the 3. That's off. Booker against Doncic. Floats one up. James rips down the board. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. 8, a screen on Williams. Now James. Oh, touches it off the glass.
How many times have we seen LeBron hit a huge bucket in his career? I don't know. I've lost count, but that was beautiful to watch.
Oh, the shot is pure. Booker.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter. Hachimura with a screen on Booker. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam!
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Suns trail by 4. And here's Booker. Here's the floater.
Second team. At the line for the Suns, Devin Booker.
Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he makes both free throws.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic, and he gets the jumper to fall.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we could steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Ali. Booker, Allen outside from downtown. The putback, just in time with the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Booker against Doncic. Shoots a three. Allen rips down the board. And Jordan decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a three. But they'll probably try for a two, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Booker against Doncic. Outside Booker. This would tie it. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And now let's swing it over to Ali LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
Ali, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Ali LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Luka Doncic.